Really bottles in the heat, these scarves.
Yeah, if your neck is warm, your body's warm.
Yeah. It's like that episode of Seinfeld when George Costanza has a big hat. And that's where all the heat comes out, right?
Your head?
Yeah.
Well, he was bald.
And he's bald. Yeah.
So he loses extra heat out of there.
Yeah.
I don't understand how he lost it under a couch cushion. That hat was huge.
Well,
Or is that girl just lying to him?
it's the
She's a
joke, I
liar.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was a liar.
Justin, say something so we know you're alive.
He was just sleeping.
I'm kind of easing into this one.
You're the one that's always trying to make sure we're tracking.
Are we?
Yeah, you're not doing your job very well today.
You're looking at the sound waves.
I like seeing the sound waves go up and down. Like
You trying to get yours real high?
Like to see the lines go
Trying
up
to get
and
high? You won't get high?
Now we're just waiting for the song.
Bingo. Welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese soccer, the good, the bad, and the funny. This is episode 162. I am Evan.
Patrick.
Justin.
And I'm Chris.
Wow.
Chris is snorting Vicks again.
He's got an inhalant, but it's just regular Vicks here.
Man, you got a problem.
But it makes you feel good. It makes you feel calm after.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't get that from it.
No?
No.
I feel like it opens up your nasal passage.
Yeah.
You can breathe cool air.
I feel like I was trying to do when I'm going to sleep, though.
Really? I never tried that.
Maybe a bad
That's what
time.
I do. We've talked about this on the pod. Yeah, I put a little breathe right strip and a little Vicks, and it helps you fall asleep. You want to be comfortable when you're about to fall asleep, right?
time
You
you
want to be
do
the
most-
most comfortable you could possibly be.
What about if you soak your feet in Epsom salts right before bed? Wouldn't that help you too?
Is that something you do?
How would that help your breathing?
Not your breathing, but would it help you go to sleep? It would calm you right down.
Is that
right?
what you do?
No.
Oh,
But I'm willing to try it.
I'm going to try anything.
What about a nice chamomile tea?
Chamomile tea, Vicks Vapo Inhaler, Breathe Right Strip, and
Epsom salts.
salts.
And a scarf. Put a scarf on.
you gotta have, yeah.
And some Oxy, just, put you right out.
That'd be the best sleep ever. Yeah.
All right, what's happening, guys? Another
I think we
light-
covered it.
Yeah,
Another-
sleeping well. Sleeping well.
Another week in paradise.
That's right.
What are we drinking? You
Crack it.
Oh,
brought some new wine.
yeah,
It
I
doesn't
brought
say
Chilean
Portugal
wine
on it.
Okay, so when it's a Portuguese wine, we don't even freaking mention it. The one day I have to have a Chilean instead.
Yeah.
That's what I came and I picked up, but it was around. So now you want to talk about the wine? I thought we would just move on.
Well,
Let's
it's
just
interesting.
drink
It's
it.
Chilean.
It's Chilean.
It's a little different.
One little difference.
It's not a
This is
bottle
spot-
either. It's a cracker.
Yeah, it's a spot the difference game tonight.
Well, we were doing Dow for so many weeks.
We talked about the Dow.
We weren't talking about those ones enough. Those were so good.
They were very good.
You're drinking a beer too?
It's
It's
a
always.
light.
We always have beers. And now today,
Now you
mentioned the
mention them.
beers that we're drinking these Lug Lights bows.
Yep, that's what it is.
And Evan's got a scarf.
Did everyone enjoy the new Kendrick album?
Oh, it's so good.
Haven't heard it yet.
It's pretty good.
I liked it a
He's
lot.
got better. I feel like To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid are still 1 and 2.
Nah, this is my favorite. Squabble up.
Squabble up.
Squabbling.
DNA was good. Wasn't it called DNA?
No, that was
That was a song, I believe.
Damn.
Damn.
Period.
I knew it said something D in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
That's a good one, yeah.
It was good. It was a hype album.
Okay, but I'm gonna.
Actually, D, N, and A are both in the title of Damn, so I see how
Yeah,
you
I
got
was
that
off by
confused.
one.
Yeah.
The one letter gone.
You're dyslexic.
Oh, speaking of little word games like that, let's all give it up for Chris. Chris beat my girlfriend at the crossword on Saturday.
Did I?
Yeah, you beat her.
Good. About time.
And then she told me she came back and rocked your shit the next time, but she said on Saturday he had me.
That's funny because I don't pay attention. Well, I noticed that she does better than me most of the time.
Yeah.
But I didn't even notice that I beat her.
It was the first time. It
But it
might
was
be
a-
first and only.
But that was a big day for her, eh? Damn.
Saturday's
Yeah.
your day. You're on it on
All
Saturdays.
Oh damn! I thought it was a big day for you. I'm like, Chris probably knows about this, and he's probably breaking it. He's probably was waiting for this day.
No,
He's
but-
breaking it.
Yeah, he's breaking it. So let's give it up for Chris.
All right, thank you. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take the win.
Did you guys see Giannis do the Gyokeres mask?
The Bane mask?
He didn't
Yes.
credit him at all.
That son of a bitch.
He said, "This is Bane," and I thought of this myself.
Yeah.
The Greeks. The Greeks are at it again.
He yeah, he's just kind of like he's like I guess like a comedian or something. He's going to those rooms. He's a big comedian going to the smaller rooms and just stealing the jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's bringing it to the NBA. And he's like, I thought of this actually, this whole bit.
And also, you could see, I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can see his eyes. He's laughing under there. He's laughing. Yeah.
It's not serious.
Gyokeres is not joking. He's not joking around.
He's Bane.
He thinks he's Bane.
He actually thinks he is Bane.
Yeah.
Oh, but
well,
yeah.
then Giannis should go for more of a Joker thing, don't you think?
That would be perfect.
Why so serious under your Bane mask?
Yes.
Then someone does the penguin and they just walk with a little wobble. They just walk
Somebody
into the
waddles.
I see Giannis as more of a Ra's al Ghul.
You just take out a big sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that Batman guy at all. That Ra's al Ghul.
You don't like him?
No. Terrible.
He's
villain.
Liam Neeson, isn't he? In the movie?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's.
All right, let's get to the footy. It was Tasa this week. Talking Tasa is back in the house.
Oh, nice.
Sporting now under new management. Lions thrash the third tier Amarante 6-0. Even Esgaio scores. Edwards gets 2. Harder scores. Gyokeres gets a penalty at the end of the game, and Trincão puts one in. They got to play Arsenal midweek.
Nice win home, third division team. Maybe it's like a little tune-up for the Arsenal game, get some confidence, but also maybe it's like it was too easy.
Too easy.
Maybe.
That was good confidence. Good first game for Jean Pereira, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
João Pereira at the helm. But yeah, I mean, third tier team. Do you want that, or do you want something a little heftier, a little feistier?
I think you want to see that your players can jive. They can work together well, right? They can gel. They can moosh. So, once you could see that and then you got the win, then just let the kids play.
Yeah.
Well, Jean Pereira, we said he's putting it on cruise control. He's just taking over.
Yeah.
He's going to do the same ideas, same players, same lineups.
It ain't broke.
So, yeah, that's a good way to start.
Edwards on the board twice. He looked really good. Nice to see him in there. Man, he is really tiny. He's a short king.
Well, he looks small next to Harder.
Yeah, Harder is a big man also. So when you put them together, it's a weird combo. But he had a bunch of chances, Harder, and probably should have scored more. But he got his one. He got one.
You got one. He's Superman, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's what these games are for. You get out there, you build your confidence, get the shitty shots out of the way.
And get ready for the Arsenal.
Will William Saliba and Gabriel be Harder's kryptonite?
Oh. Well, I think Gyokeres is going to be leading that line.
Yeah.
Do they play both of them? Probably not. They play single.
They play them both. Harder would go on the wing, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think Arsenal can they do it?
I don't know. Is Sporting still in their heads from last time? Do they even remember that?
All I remember last time is that Pote goal sailing away.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, they eliminated Arsenal.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I
Both
loved
they
it.
go.
And they just took down Man City, it's a wounded Man City right now. But
Crazy.
so, I mean, if you could take down City, maybe you could take down Arsenal.
That's true. Another one on the chopping block.
You, Chris, you were watching this game. You said Trincão played very well.
I was very impressed with Trincão. Yeah, he was dangling. He just looked confident. Was bust out of his shell, I think. you know?
He's growing into.
He's
himself.
the player. This is exactly what I wanted to see from him maybe 3 years ago when he was playing with Wolves.
Yeah.
He's playing with Wolves, with Barca, with Braga, all these crazy jump arounds.
Yeah, but
Remember
now,
when he used to be Messi's teammate?
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck.
He scored a couple goals that season.
Yeah, he had a couple.
I had high hopes.
Yeah. Sporting in their green on green jerseys. Reminds me of like Godzilla or something. I'm not
It
a
was
fan.
weird, the two different shades of green. Yeah.
Didn't look good. I think you need white shorts with that highlighter green on top.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of like me. We never like really like a highlighter green. Like
No.
it's like nice difference, but that should be a shirt.
You can tinge a jersey with it, but the whole thing, that's too much. Way too much. Afterwards, or at some point in this week, they showed off some new clothing brand partnership, and their big idea for a fashion shoot was let's bring a couch and a motorcycle to the stadium.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what they're doing. Are they selling couches? Are they selling motorcycles?
Apparently
Are they
it's
selling
clothes.
So yeah, I guess for the listeners who can't see this, we got Harder on a motorcycle in the middle of the pitch.
It's a Hoijmelin.
Oh, Hoijland, my bad.
Yeah. And then we got a couple of them. It looks like Briganza, Gyokeres, and Hoijmelin on a couch over there.
Yeah, also on the pitch.
Just go to a place.
I like it.
Well, we talked about this last week, right? With Bruno Fernandes and Ruben Diaz.
Yeah.
You know, these guys, they don't want to be models. They don't want to have photo shoot ideas in their mind. Everything gets brought to them.
Oh, yeah. If this was Ruben Diaz, he'd be like, sit on the couch here. No, I have a couch. I know about this other couch. It's
I know a great spot for a
downtown,
couch.
5 miles away.
I know a good spot for motorcycle. But also, what about the guys that work tirelessly on this pitch to make this pitch in perfect condition? Now you're bringing a motorcycle on it.
And a couch?
The couch especially.
Well, they didn't like do burnouts on the motorcycle.
You don't know what they did.
They
man.
probably took it easy.
Yeah, this is. I don't know. If I was the pitch guy, I'd be fuming right now.
You ever see like in college and university, someone puts a couch on the lawn?
Yeah.
What do you think the grass is like under that couch? It's fucked.
Terrible. Yeah, we had a trampoline when we were growing up. It was a big bald spot under there.
And you put a pool back here.
You put a pool back here.
Yeah.
It's all weeds now.
Inflatable pool.
Yeah.
And that'll really take your backyard to the next level.
Yeah, it really does.
A little tiny inflatable pool.
Both-
You get 3 of your best friends. You all go inside. The water is dirty, nasty. But you get to drink beers in there.
Yeah.
You got little beer floaties. You're sitting in some green water. Portugal just lost the Euro, and you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, you drown your sorrows. It's fine.
All right, moving on. Benfica. Wow. Big game for them. Big game. They defeat Estrela Amadora 7-0. Di Maria bags a hat-trick in 17 minutes, effectively ending the game, but they add goals from Aktrikoglu, Amdouni, and a brace from Big Boy Cabral.
Also a bicycle kick. Or some sort of bicycle kick.
Yeah, I'd
It
say
was overhead kick.
Yeah.
it's a 2 bicycle kick game,
Yeah.
which is incredible.
You don't get to say that very often.
No. Real Madrid had a 2 bicycle Champions League once. Ronaldo and Bale, but that wasn't in the same game. That was like
Semis
the quarterfinals
and
and
finals.
And the final, I remember that forever. Fucking Bale. son of a
Very cool.
bitch.
You know what Benfica did? We said we'll do both in the same game.
Yeah. Against a shit team.
No, hey, at least we had to play a first division team. Sporting
Yep.
got to play a third division team.
Yep.
And you guys scored one more goal than they did.
There you go.
And
There we
2
go.
more bicycle kick goals.
7 goals for Nene.
Oh yeah, we had to do it for Nene.
Yeah.
We had to do it for Nene.
We did the Nene.
Watch you whip and watch you nay.
Now, how old is Nene?
I don't know his age, man. What is he? 70 something?
It must have been a milestone. Must be like 75 or something, right?
Maybe.
If it was a big birthday, or it's just every year they do the Nene.
Now, watch the
It must
whip.
have been for something. 75.
75?
Yeah.
Oh, big year for Nene. Now, tell me more about this Nene.
Oh, he was a great classic player, Nene. He played in 3 different decades, in the 60s, the 70s, and even the 80s.
He's a one-team man.
He only played for Benfica the entire time.
My dad said this guy is amazing. He ended the game, his shorts were white. He didn't get his shorts dirty. I'm like, what the hell does that matter? Wouldn't it be like good if you got your shorts dirty?
Yeah, I would think so. Take one for the team.
Well, I
This
guess
guy's-
maybe like they couldn't catch him, they couldn't foul him.
This guy was like Gretzky. Like, you don't touch this guy.
Yeah. He came out clean.
Yeah.
Damn.
I remember like
Mr. Clean Shorts here.
like Futre would always get fouled. His shorts would be all dirty and shit.
Yeah, they tried to kick him out of the game.
Yeah.
Nene, amazing though. Clean shorts.
Clean shorts.
Never shit his pants once.
Not
No.
once.
Once. Everyone, Aktrikoglu, Amdouni.
Oh,
How about Di Maria?
How about Di Maria?
How
And
about
him? Incredible.
17 minutes. The first one was like the second minute.
I feel like at that point you just sub him off by like the 30th and just say, yeah, thanks.
True. Game's
Thanks
over.
for coming out.
No, because then he had to go in and set up the Aktrikoglu goal too.
Yeah, that was later.
God damn.
They're going to burn this guy out. Isn't he getting old?
He's old, but he's gold.
He refuses. He refuses.
He can run, he can play, he can do everything.
No, and Laj is like, remember last year, one of the issues with the team was they ran him into the ground, right?
Yeah.
And it's still early in the season. We're in November. There's still a lot of season to be played. But Laj is taking good care of him. In a game like this where it's one, he didn't play 90. He got pulled, right? You know what I mean? Other games, he's getting pulled. Even in tight ones, sometimes by 75th, we put on fresh legs.
True.
So I think Laj knows what he's doing. I think Laj has got these guys playing good.
He's getting some rest.
Artur Cabral, he can't score. He couldn't hit. He could throw a grape in the ocean in the first part of this game.
He was missing some big chances, clear chances that you should score if you're a striker for Benfica.
Yeah, and
the fans were getting on him after one really big miss. He was getting whistled and shit. People going, oh. But then right away, Laj starts going, hey, everyone clap. He did a good effort. Clap for him. Stop that.
Clap for my kid.
Stop that negative stuff.
Yeah.
And everyone did clap, and they respect Laj. They do what he says.
yes.
And he missed another big one after that again.
He said, "You clap again."
And then people, they were like, well, now we have to do this thing. We have to clap for him and encourage him. And then after that, I knew Laj was going to keep him on for the rest of the game until he gets his goal. Mm-hmm. And then that's a good moment. And he did. And then we actually got 2.
Laj was like, thank God this guy fucking scored.
Made a
but
good story.
It's a good thing because maybe, Artur Cabral, maybe he'll smarten up. Maybe he'll be like more locked in. Maybe he'll just be better because he knows it's like, I'm like Bronny now. I'm getting pity clap, cheered out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you want these pity claps?
Yeah.
But I think he liked it. It was a nice moment, and he'll thank the fans for that. And he did, I think.
He did.
He did like
He
a
said,
message.
I'm happy to score goals for this shirt.
Now, is this the first time that your fans have ever just listened to the coach? When he said something, he said, you guys do this.
They really respect him, and whatever he says goes.
It depends on who the coach is. I mean, and what the feeling of the team. When you're winning,
Yeah.
we listen to the coach. We say, okay. He's kind of like the maestro out there. He's waving his hands like this. He's the Leonard Bernstein of the whole deal, or even the Lydia Tarr, if you will.
Oh.
And he's kind of out there without all the weird sex stuff that was going on in Tarr. But he's kind of like, he's just like, okay, now we clap, now we rise, now we sit.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Sounds like a priest.
All rise.
Yeah.
All clap for Cabral.
Or a judge.
Samuel had a good game. He made some big saves.
He did?
He did, actually. I didn't know how this game unfolded. I didn't watch a minute of it. I watched the highlights, and I was like, damn, keeper's on fire.
Yeah. I don't mind seeing him, especially for the cup games. I like him.
He's got to be
played well.
for this is his Tassa, right? He's going to go until the final.
Some teams do that where they'll play the second goalie for the Tassa.
Yeah. But we want this Tassa. Real bad. Really
And you know what, you
bad.
guys? Well, I'll let you have this one.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to step aside?
Yeah, I'll step aside on this
Okay.
one for you guys.
Yeah, we want this one bad. It's a good little warm up. We're playing Monaco on Wednesday. Hopefully that's some 3 points. That's some 3 points we need in this competition. I guess we need. No one knows how this competition
big
works.
table.
But we think we know.
Lots
we
of
think we
teams.
need it.
These guys are from the McDonald's League, and they're not in first place. Who even knows what Monaco is anymore?
Yeah, but you don't know. Like, I don't know their. And that's another thing about this Champions League format. The team we're facing, I don't know what their results have been. You
No.
know what I mean? There's just so many games and so many. It's
a different team every week.
Yeah, exactly. So
They're,
now what?
they're like a country, but they're also a city in France.
Yeah, and you can't really like know how you match up because it's like, oh, who has Monaco beat? Who has Monaco played? That's not the same teams that we've played. You see how I'm saying this open table thing's not as good as the grouping of.
Doesn't make
It
sense.
requires more research on your.
It's not fair. It's not equal. Well, they're struggling against Brest.
People. Zakaria.
Brest is a handful.
Handful of breast. They got Dennis Zakaria. You got to watch out for him. That's the only.
This is the scouting we do.
Foot mob, baby. Who played in the last
He got
game?
a 7.3.
Okay, yeah. So I guess we're hoping to win this game. Of course, we're always hoping to win the Champions League game.
Of course, we're cooking.
The last one was against Bayern. No shots on net. Hopefully they get more shots this week.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
That should be easier, the Monaco.
Yeah,
They got Balogun.
They
He's
got
American.
Balogun.
hopefully go right after. And you know what I said? I said this would be a perfect sort of game for Renato Sanchez, this Benfica game. I'd love to see him in this midfield. And what did he do? He went and got hurt again.
Yeah, that's just in training. This guy just has bad luck.
Yeah, well, like I was saying earlier, you guys know what you bought, right? You go online and try to buy something. It's excellent, brand new condition, used good condition or used fair. You bought the fair one.
Yeah.
It's always PSG, rent for free,
Yeah.
pay later. You say, yeah, sure. Pay like 10% of this guy's wages.
We knew he was damaged goods, but he's our boy.
Yeah.
We wanted
This is
to
like the
take him
third
back. We wanted to
time-
groom him.
The third time you've fallen for PSG's tricks.
He's played the most minutes, though. More than Draxler, I think.
You guys
More
know
than that Bernat.
Oh,
guys-
Draxler started hot.
He scored a nice goal at the beginning, yeah.
Do you guys think you have better doctors or better training staff or something? You're going to buy this guy, he's automatically just not going to get injured anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. He's still in his 20s. Maybe, there's something about him. I don't know. People say it's the way he trains is crazy. Maybe he goes too hard. I don't know. But you got to go harder or else you can't. I don't know. I don't see the training.
Do you think it's something weird he does? Maybe he just sits cross-legged at home or
Maybe.
something.
It's the way he runs.
Hurts his knees.
You need the Epsom salt.
He does. In ice baths.
Someone said that there was a weird thing about, I think it was Seedorf or something. In his first years of his career, he kept getting muscular injuries. And then he went to some special doctors and they said, you got your teeth fixed because you're not digesting your food properly in the way you chew. And that is leading to all your muscular injuries.
Really?
The guy pretty much said, you're eating too much dairy.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what, maybe Sanchez needs to change his diet up. I don't know.
His teeth?
Maybe.
I'm not saying it's
maybe,
the same thing.
Oh, he might need to go vegan.
Maybe his diet.
Maybe he needs to go vegan.
And
Let's
maybe,
ask him, how's your stool?
Yeah.
What kind of shit you doing?
just tag
It's
him
fucking
on
diarrhea every time. Well, there's your problem.
tag him on Twitter. Ask him for his stool sample.
Yeah. just take pics of it every day. Send them to me.
Yeah.
I'll check them out.
Give him a nice referral.
Yeah.
I just sent back, that one doesn't look good. He's like, you're not helping. What do you want me to do, man? Eat more fiber.
You gotta do better. I'm gonna send you a.
Which one would look good, though?
You know it looks
Oh,
good.
yeah, if it's a big solid one.
Send the man some Metamucil in the mail.
He's going to think it's anthrax.
Yeah, that's true. You can't send
What's all this
Metamucil.
powder in the
You can't
envelope?
send Metamucil. It's in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah. Or they probably got some sort of European Metamucil over there, right?
I mean, they make
Right.
Metamucil in pills, too.
yeah.
I'll e-transfer him the money.
Yeah, do that.
PayPal.
Yeah.
Anything more on Benfica? Mdouni or
I love-
Etrikoglu?
I was going to say, I love Amdouni coming off the bench with his energy.
Dude,
I think he could be our secret weapon.
These
Have you
kebab
heard
boys.
about that? A secret weapon?
You guys got a trifecta of these kebab boys.
Is that
Hector
what-
Koglu's goal was nice too. We didn't talk about that. Cabral did a good pass back to Di Maria. So he does some good things here and there. Too many bad misses though.
I just have a question. Is that something you came up with, the kebab boys on
Yeah.
Benfica? I love it.
Mdouni, Etrikoglu, and Kokchu.
Kokshu played well too. He's passes through balls and stuff. I don't know how he sees them. He sees the game he sees things other people don't see. I like him a lot.
Warming up to him right as he's going to get ready to leave.
I always liked him. He's a good player.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
solid.
I'd never liked them.
Yeah.
But now in a better position, I like him. You know what I like that we have too is a bit of a free kick specialist in him. And then for many years we didn't have one, and now it's around the area, and you're like, we have a guy who could score this. We have
Yes.
two guys because Di Maria might do it too, but I more trust an Orchid. Yeah.
Or Kokshu, yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the Sporting game. Gyokeres is becoming a pretty lethal free kick taker.
Yeah.
He had
a couple good ones.
Yeah. He scored one 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago or something, but then after the game on Friday, he smashed one into the post.
Yeah, he looks like almost like an Adriano style free kick taker, where it's
Yes.
there's no play. There's placement, but I'm also gonna hit this as hard as I can.
I respect that.
Yeah,
All right.
put his foot right through it. Yeah, Benfica, we want this Tasa. That's all. That's kind of wraps up what we think about that. We'll check out the draw after we talk about this next game. I'm sure, probably.
Well, we won too many tosses. We're going to let you guys have this. Porto, we bow out to Moreirense. 2-1 game away from home. See, both you guys get to play at home. Sporting and Benfica play at home. Porto's got to play away at Moreirense. What's up with that?
I don't know how that works. I guess the draw?
It's the draw.
So we got a first-tier team. As did you guys. I won't take that away. Moreirense.
That's a tough one. That's tougher than Estrella, I think.
Estrella's bottom of the table piece of shit team.
Yeah.
Moreirense is like 6th place material. Defensive juggernaut.
Yeah, they're always solid. They've given Benfica problems.
That's the draw.
Nice
about
I feel
them.
like I feel like maybe that took us out of last year's some team like that. But we've been taken out by teams before too. So I'm glad it's your turn. And you said you spoke about them last week.
I've just been bigging up Moreirense because they've been playing so well.
Be careful who you big up.
Oh my god,
They're feeling it from. They've been listening to you. They say, "Wow,
what the hell?"
the confidence it brought them."
Well, the leader of the Portugal Corner thinks we're a good team.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we could.
Should we send them our stool? I don't know.
Because we played them recently 3 weeks ago and we beat them 2-0. But they got their revenge. 2-1 game. Pepe starts the scoring for Porto. Nice little header brought on by João Mario. Put it up in the box. Nice to see him back too. Claudio Ramos was in net. He lets one in. Moreirense comes back as also a header. And then they manage a penalty kick towards the end of the game. I think it was Francisco Mora with a handball on the edge of the box.
Yeah, you know what? With Pinto da Costa, that would have never been called a handball. Never.
No.
Under new regime,
We never would have got this draw.
with the new regime, it's like what? It's what the fans were so mad about.
What?
They're like, why are you guys
Fair?
not? What is this? Some kind of fair league? This is bullshit.
Yeah, even you when the penalty got called, you're like, how is that a penalty? I was like, what's his hand doing up there?
Well, fuck.
You can't defend in the box with your hands in the air.
They're on the
Can't
edge
do
of
that.
the box. It's
That ain't
practically
right.
outside.
It ain't right.
But yeah. So we give away the penalty and then,
Give away the tournament.
give away the tournament. Once you go down against a team like Moreirense, they're just going to lock it down.
Oh yeah.
They're going to play behind the ball and just let you attack and just soak up all the pressure. But flat performance as well. I'm not going to give them anything. They needed to do a lot more. And we didn't.
Well, you know what this means now?
Fire
They're
that
just gonna
fucking
push
ball.
harder in the season.
Yeah, but apparently Victor Bruno came out after the game, made a bunch of excuses, and then
Off with his head.
people don't like that.
Nope.
And then the truck, the van. What do you call that? A bus.
It's a bus. A bus.
The truck van. What do you call a big truck van? Oh yeah, a bus. It was
10 motorcycles.
It's like a car that's like stretched out long.
right. One of those. It drove back to Porto, where it was received not too well.
Not at all.
The bus.
They
What
yell at
happened?
it. They throw junk at it.
Yeah.
After the match, Villas-Boas and George Costa had to go talk to the fans.
Yeah.
And
Calm
just
them
get
down.
reamed by them, I guess.
Yeah. I love when they have to do that.
It's like, if you're Villas-Boas, what are you saying to them? Like,
You're like,
we're going to try better next time, guys.
yeah. They just want, but those fans just want to be heard. They're like, you guys got to come over here to get yelled at.
Yeah, they just listen mostly, I guess.
Yeah.
I can just see the coach at halftime just like, guys, we don't want to go back home to get yelled at by the fans.
Come on, you want to get yelled
You
at?
want to get yelled at again?
They're so mean.
These guys will fuck up your house.
Yeah.
Spray paint shit.
You guys are getting into the fuck up your house era.
Yeah.
They Victor Bruno has security that follows him when he drives around.
Oh my god. These
Really?
fans
Wow.
are nuts, bro.
That's too much.
Dude, why are you even taking time out of your day to go wait for a bus to get back and yell at a bus?
It's called
This is
passion.
their lives, man. They got nothing else going on.
Bro.
And so wait, did they even bother to go to Moreirense for the game, or they're just at home and they're like,
They beat the bus back. to
they beat,
Porto.
yeah? Did they like
They
beat
were
the
at
bus
both.
back,
They
or,
hopped on their motorcycles. They zoomed home.
Maybe they followed the bus too.
or were they at Porto being like just at home, like watching on TV and being like calling their friends like, guys, you know what we gotta do? And before the other guy even said, he's like, I know, I'll see you at the stadium.
Yeah, of course.
We'll get to the parking lot. We'll take these guys down.
Also, if you're on the team bus, you're like, okay, wait.
The bus is just dropping every player off one by
That's
one.
what I thought. At their house.
It's back to the stadium. No one's on it.
Yeah, you're on the bus. You're like, wait, you're not gonna drop me off at my house?
My house is right here. You're gonna make me drive?
Bus driver gets off the bus by himself. He's just like, "Why are you guys yelling at me? Just drive the bus."
They kill the bus driver.
I killed the bus driver.
They have his head.
And earlier in the week, they released their Stop the Purple kits.
What the hell does that mean?
It's for violence against women.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that, honestly.
Yeah.
I was actually.
No, it's a good question. What the hell does that mean?
I think it's a little too on the nose.
Yeah. It's a
Don't
little
you
much.
think?
Yeah, because when you beat the shit out of a woman, her bruises turn purple.
Yeah. It's a little.
So we want to stop that.
We do want to stop that.
Yeah. It's a nice message. It's just like.
I think it could be more tasteful for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the Italians also did their one, and it's also kind of like a little on the nose too. It's like a red mark on the cheek. Everyone, it's like
They've been doing that for a while, yeah.
yeah, they have been.
Yeah, like 3 years or so. 3-4 years.
Maybe 6.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's
I
a
kinda like
tasteful
that
way
one.
to do it? I don't know.
Yeah,
And you know
yeah.
what? I don't want to be in charge of that either. So.
No,
Nope.
wouldn't
No.
want to be.
I like the red mark in Italy. I like that.
Sure.
Okay. Anyways, touchy subject. But yeah.
You like the jersey? It's a space jersey. We had a space jersey first.
Yeah, yours looks more evil. This is a little more comfortable
Why? 'Cause it's
stars.
black?
No, because there's just too many stars on it.
I think yours kind of like it looks more like
Like Northern Lights.
yeah, and it looks more like the way the sky looks from Earth. Ours is like
Death
the
Star.
galactic, like
Yeah.
sort of like the galactic emptiness, the void of space,
Yeah.
being out there.
Really makes you think.
Yeah.
What's out there? Nothing.
I'm all alone.
No,
But maybe
what-
Benfica's out there.
exactly. We're everywhere. Benfica's out there.
Biggest team in space. Most fans in space.
George Clooney in the Gravity movie. That guy was Benfica.
Yeah. Didn't he die? Sandra Bullock wasn't left.
He didn't die. He just floated away. He wasn't part of the movie anymore. No one knows what happened to him.
That's true.
I never saw the movie, but
He could have entered another galaxy and
fuck knows?
created a whole new life.
yeah.
They fell onto a planet, and the only show they have there is just Benfica highlights.
Yeah, exactly.
Porto have to face Anderlecht on Thursday.
Okay. And how do you think that's gonna go?
Should be a win. They fucking better win. They need to turn this shit around.
There was a time where we were always facing Anderlecht, I felt like, and it was always like the third qualification round or fourth qualification round of the Champions League to get into it. And it's like, oh, we got to beat Anderlecht again. And
Yeah, we always
did.
played like the same type of teams, like PAOK
Yeah. Yeah, there's a profile that's in that.
or
that
like
third-
Feyenoord. We played.
Yeah.
Porto have a shitload of injuries, and they got a stupid coach. So we'll see what happens in the Europa League.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think the difference, this coach, which I don't think the Portistas like or care very much for, is kind of like a nice guy.
He's nice, but he's kind of boring and quiet.
Yeah.
We need a character.
He's a
Yeah,
nice
you guys.
guy.
You always want someone crazy.
You guys don't fuck with a nice guy.
There's a void of like complaining. We need someone out there yelling.
Did they get rid of George Costanza too?
He might have went with Conceição. I gotta look a little closer at the sidelines.
Yeah, they're too nice on the sidelines. They're too nice on the pitch. It's not going well for Porto. They're like,
It's
no,
not our
they don't
style.
have. Where's that Guerra? Where is it?
They're rooted in evil.
Yes.
Everything's evil. The fans are evil. Owners
Right.
evil. The coach has to be evil.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
This guy's too much nice guy. We need Professor Xavier, his big giant head, to come in.
No, you need Magneto. What do you mean? You need Professor Xavier. You need a Magneto.
Well, Professor
Magneto's evil.
Xavier doesn't have a job because Braga fired him.
Oh,
So he's available.
Oh, right. The guy with the big ass head.
Yeah. Was it Daniel Souza?
Yeah.
Ferenc beat Aruca 2-1. Elves back on the board, this time with a game winner. Ferenc still alive.
Friends gets Benfica.
Yeah.
In the next round.
The draw is already done. So Benfica goes to Algarve. It's away in Stadio Algarve.
So you guys get to play at home and then go on a lovely holiday.
Did
Wow.
you guys see that there was a lot of floods in the Algarve?
Yes, Albufeira.
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, there's
The Irish men were drowning?
Yeah, that I don't know, but I saw there was a lot of flooding over there.
Oh, cool. I mean, not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
All right.
Braga East Pass Legiões with a 2-1 win. Braga Bruma doing all the work. Made the first goal happen with just pure force of a shot, deflected off a guy, and scored the second one, and he was just all over the place. He had some great chances.
He was killing it. I loved his free kick, the swoosh sound. They got that net mic'd up or something.
Mic'd up hard. That first goal, though, I think that ball was going to go see George Clooney in space. I don't think it was going anywhere near the net. I think he got so goddamn lucky.
I don't know, man. It was pretty quick off the snap. I think it might have bent, but
Hey, you make your own luck.
Yeah, that's true.
And that one finished 2-0.
Yes.
And then Guimarães also make it through with a 2-1 win over Leiria. But yeah, there's a bunch of other games. We can't go through all the Taça games. There's too many.
We could, but we won't.
Santa Clara won, and they play Sporting next.
Oh my God, what are they doing with these teams?
It's a draw. It might be one of the last fair draws in the world.
I don't know. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Reminder, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe wherever you get your pods. Back on YouTube. So check us out there. Take some time to leave a rating, review, and a nice little message. Join us on Patreon. We do extra time show, exclusive content. Give a little bit back to the boys for all the time we put in.
For the boys.
And we just bought a new thingamadoodle.
That's an interface.
Interface.
I like the way it looks.
It's red now.
Take a picture of it and post that.
The one we use now is actually a lot nicer.
Yeah, but this one's red.
It's red. Oh, because you're Benfica. That's why you like it. I see what you're doing there.
Freaky Benfica. All right. Elsewhere in Europe, in the Premier League, Arsenal spoiled Nuno's Forest party with a 3-0 win. A needed bounce back for the Gunners.
Yeah.
A little bit of reality check for Nottingham Forest. How'd they get up that high on the table?
Nottingham?
Nottingham. And Jota Silva been making
I guess
headlines.
Jota, yeah.
Evan, it's easy. The power of the Holy Spirit.
Power of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Why did Jota make the headlines?
It's been
He
popular.
plays on Nottingham.
People are starting. He's finally getting playing time, and people are looking at him. And they're saying that looks like the poorest Grealish I've ever seen.
Poorest?
So they're starting to notice him now. It's been long enough.
That he's Portuguese Grealish.
He's catching on in the English media.
Gotcha.
Wolves beat Fulham 4-1, and Gige manages to get on the scoreboard in extra time. Raul Jimenez gets serenaded by the Wolves fans.
Nice.
Yes, they sing him a nice little song because they really love that guy.
Yeah, that's what's that guy's name? What coaches Fulham? I just lost his name.
Marco Silva?
That's Marco Silva's team.
Yep.
So Portuguese connection there. Wolves beat him. Nunes Forest, losing, but all in all, good season still going on for those two Portuguese coaches.
Yeah. Wolves got their first back-to-back wins with their only 2 wins of the season. So
I think it's their first away win in a long time, too.
things are looking up for the Wolves.
Well, this Cunha guy, I mean, this guy's electric. Like, he's always playing well. Even when they lose, he seems to be scoring, right?
Yep. João Gomes also scored, and Rodrigo Gomes, I think, played the whole game, too. Or, got subbed off in the 90th.
Nice. He's a player I like.
Yeah. Raul Jimenez, he's playing for. His brain works again. He's scoring. Yeah, he's really good. I was watching him play for Mexico against Honduras.
He's not getting dropped off on the short bus?
No,
He's not wearing the eye patch on the side of his head anymore?
I think he's still got to wear that thing because
He's
got to
gonna wear that
protect
his
the
whole
brain.
life, yeah.
But no, he's actually good. He's the fucking star of the show.
Well, he's got his confidence back.
Yeah, he's turning it around. They jump out of relegation, and this
Nice.
Brazilian brigade is winning.
You know what? I know they haven't been doing good. They've never really been doing great ever, but they're always mid. But there are mid, you know?
Nice.
But this season they've been bad, so now them getting back up to mid is lovely.
Yeah, I think once Neto left, I think that was the last straw for me. I mean, I don't really care about Nelson Semedo that much. I mean, although he is playing for Portugal now again, which kind of
He's playing great.
He's good.
He's a vet. He's a Portuguese vet.
They got Gedge wearing 29.
Gedge is
Wearing
scoring.
29. I'm glad
Scored.
he came on. I'm glad he scored.
Nice
Rodrigo Gomes, he's always good.
As a purple kit.
pink
I
purple
like the
kit.
purple kit.
Says the man in the purple kit today.
Yeah, I love a purple kit. Pair it with some nice purple J's. You got to look right there.
Fulham couldn't stop this purple.
No. Spurs stun City 4-0 as Pep's nightmare continues. 5-game losing streak. Pedro Porro beasting and feasting out there gets a goal.
Does Pep have a Twitter? I'd like to see him comment right now.
I don't think he's leaving anything public on Twitter. I think he said something along the lines of like a team of this caliber that's won so much, like you can only go for so long until like
Oh,
you start running out of fuel.
that's weak.
Yeah, right?
So is it Rodrigo? Is it Ruben Diaz? Is it a combo? What do we think?
They're definitely missing Rodri.
The direct quote was, "No empire lasts forever."
Oh,
He's getting out.
Bigging yourself up, calling yourself an empire. That's pretty good.
I guess that's a backhanded compliment to yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
They won the Champions League. That's Empire.
Yeah, only one Champions League, though, when you think about all that
couple,
dominance.
Couple Prems.
Oh, just
Three.
a couple, yeah.
or no, more than 3.
Yeah.
I think they won
Quite a
5
bit.
in 6 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But he,
3 in a row.
I like that Spurs was able to kick them while they're down. You think, well, the one team that City is going to come back and win is Spurs, but Spurs apparently has like a really good record against City whenever they play each other. And Son coming through. Son was playing pretty well. Pedro Porro, old former Sporting man. And yeah, Ruben Diaz out of that lineup, you know, I don't know if it's him. I saw some tweet that maybe like, you know, his influence is missed. And then you also got Bernardo Silva not able to make an impact. So Haaland hasn't been scoring either. You can clearly see he's got chances, he's missing chances. So
Since he talked all that shit to Arsenal, things have not been going well.
I like to see, honestly, I know I like those former Benfica boys on that team, but I like to see guys like Kevin De Bruyne, Pep Guardiola, Erling Haaland get their comeuppance and get kind of like,
Get
you
lit-
know,
lit up a
shown
little
up.
bit.
Yeah, lit up. Foden too.
Yeah.
There's a lot to hate on this team, like a lot to hate. So
I don't know how long this will last, though. I think they will be there.
no matter what, they will be
They
there.
will be there.
They're City.
Yeah.
You think they'll finish top 3 this year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they might even be still in contention for the league.
You think so?
Yeah.
So if these Portuguese guys were to leave City, where do we want them? Like Ruben Diaz, if he's like, I've had enough time here.
Ruben Diaz, I want to see on Real Madrid. Bernardo, I like to see on Barcelona. But every year, Bernardo says, I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to go somewhere. No one's going to pay him the amount of money that City's going to pay him, so he doesn't go anywhere. Pep Guardiola, we were talking before about like, this might be Pep's last year. I'm like, no way. He re-signed for the next year with an option for his own option for the second year, right?
Guardiola?
Guardiola, yeah. So he's extended because I think he wants to compete with Amarante, and also the same thing. I don't know if no one has come in and offered him as much money as City's offering him, right?
No.
So it's money at the end of the day.
You might as well go down with the ship.
Yeah, exactly. Or might as well retool again.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do.
He has unlimited resources every year. He can retool again and again and again.
Yeah.
I think this year they didn't invest too much, so maybe the next year they'll invest a lot, right? Especially if they lose, they usually invest more when they lose, right? So
Well, I think Messi needs a new coach at Inter Miami, so maybe he'll go to MLS.
oh yeah, if he gets the ownership deal as well, I'm sure Pep would, but I don't think Pep can. Coaches can't, control or demand that. No one goes to see a coach, right? They
Yeah.
go see players.
Liverpool go down 2-1 to Southampton after Portuguese Mateus Fernandes gets on the board for the Saints. However, a certain Egyptian refuses to drop those points. Salah scores 2 to take home all the points. Thriving, this Egyptian.
Yeah. I was asking you boys during our little warm-up, do you think this man can win a Ballon d'Or? Finally, maybe?
He
I
should
think
have
that would
already.
be cool, yeah.
He should have already.
He's owed some. He's owed at least one. But yeah, if Liverpool, at this point, Prem is theirs to lose. Like,
Yeah. They're up 8 points.
yeah,
I mean, if they could
it's early, but yeah, they should be able to ride this out.
I wouldn't have predicted at the beginning of the year 8 points. It can be brought back down, but I thought Arsenal would be really at the top there. Maybe they spent everything last year. They couldn't re-go again.
Recoup.
Yeah, well, still early too. A lot of the teams have to play each other. Liverpool could drop points somewhere.
It's possible.
Which of the big boys has Liverpool played already? Most of them?
We've played Arsenal. We have played
Manchester United thrashed them, right?
United. I'm trying to think when we play City. I feel like that one's coming up. And if that one is coming up,
Yep, it is December 1st.
then
That's very soon.
That could be a 6-point difference. That could be a 6-point swing.
6-point swing.
In the Premier League, though, any team
Is that
like
this
Brighton
weekend?
could knock them off. The Premier League could always go in
Yeah,
Europe away.
this weekend. Because they
Damn.
play Feyenoord midweek.
So, I mean, that's an 11-point gap right there if we take them. 11 point at the halfway mark, roughly.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Mateus Fernandes, Portuguese boy, scoring for the Saints. Didn't even know he was there.
I didn't even heard of this kid. Who the fuck is he?
He was a Sporting kid, and he spent some time at Estoril. But yeah, he's been on the Saints for a bit. He's a big name. Hope he can keep thriving.
Good for him.
I think the biggest note of this game is I think it was after the game, interviewed. Salah's like, look, it's almost December. I haven't been offered a new contract, so it's probably more out than in, it seems like. And he mentioned that a couple of times in that interview because they said the fans love you. And it's like, it's not. I know the fans love me, but it's not up to them. It's not up to me. It's up to the team. So
You're saying there's a little beef, there's a little squabble.
I think he was expecting them to offer him something new, and they haven't yet. So because once January comes along and the contract's not being offered, he can sign wherever, right?
True.
So for free. So interesting to see where he would pick, but that'd be probably. I'm sure he wants to end on a high note on a title and then leave if he was going to leave, but. It comes down to money at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
He'll see what they offer. Maybe they will be too low, and he'll be like, I think I'd like to go to Al Nassr.
Ooh, yeah.
Imagine that.
No, it's got to be Madrid.
I think it would be Madrid, yeah. I
'Cause
mean,
what is he, 32?
well, he got offered to go to Saudi earlier, like for more money, like 5 times his salary. He said no.
You think it'd be for Madrid? Yeah, he's 32.
32. I mean, Madrid would probably give him 1 or 2 years of a really good contract that Liverpool probably aren't willing to pay.
Where's he going to play, though? They already have Mbappe and Vinicius. Where's Salah going to be?
He could be there.
He can be there?
He can be
Why
there.
not?
Yeah, I guess.
Look at his weird shaped abs. He can be there.
Yeah. he
That's
will
good.
be
Yeah,
there.
looks good.
Okay.
Amarante ball starts in the first 90 seconds of this Manchester United game against Ipswich. Marcus Rashford gets on the board, but afterwards, game gets a bit flat. Ipswich ties it up.
Switches it on.
Switches it up, switches it on. Big deflection off of a shot, and game ends 1-1 for Ruben's debut as a Devil.
Yeah, it was always going to be tough. He said, I thought, okay, a beautiful start. Wow, here we go. And then, obviously, it ends in a draw, and he goes, the players didn't really know what they wanted to do. They're thinking too much, meaning instead of it being natural where they're supposed to be on the pitch, they still have to think about it, which you lose time, you lose space. It's just...
Recalibrating.
yeah. So, that's, he said, I can just have them play the way they were playing, or we can keep trying and learn it, and we'll be in a better place later on in the year. But I agree with that.
He said it's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
He's like, well, you got to give me a lot of time. Don't fire me already.
Yeah, it's one game. Yeah.
Give me like 10
It's gonna
years.
take-
I'll figure this out.
Did you guys see an idea? He said you're going to see before he said you're going to see an idea.
Yeah. I saw an idea.
I saw a concept.
I saw a concept of an idea.
Wait, to play?
Ed Sheeran in attendance. He's a part owner of Ipswich. He bombed into Amarim's interview at the end.
Yeah, he saw like his friend, one of the guys on the panel.
What a wanker. He couldn't
Went
wait
to-
till he finished the interview.
Yeah.
He had to jump in.
Can't you tell her doing something like TV? You know how TV works.
But he wants to be. That's the thing about being a celebrity. You want to be on TV.
Yeah.
You're like, these people are gonna love it if I'm on TV.
He's
right
probably
now.
sitting on the side that's like, if I don't jump in, they're never going to put me on TV.
I'll never be on TV again. And the lady was like, "Oh, do you want to talk to him, Ruben? Do you want to talk to Ed Sheeran?" He's like, "No, I do not want to."
All right then.
I don't play these games.
What a
I
knobhead.
do not want to talk to Ed Sheeran.
I like after though Ruben did say
Edward Sheeran.
he said I've been doing what was it? I did so much media in this last week. I don't want to do it like as much more media. I just want to talk to the players. I got
chill with that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess because he realized he's like, fuck, shit. Talking to this media, I should be like talking to these guys. Like, okay, this is what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the English media will eat up every single thing you put out. So
Yeah.
it's never going to end.
Yeah, don't talk too much. He's saying a lot of specific things sometimes about players.
Yeah.
Like he was talking, I think Dalot had a bad game or something, and he was saying like he has to work on something.
Well, he's like he was supposed to be in this position, and then he was like used to the other one.
It's a new position for him. Yeah,
Don't expose your weaknesses.
it's okay.
Yeah, I think but that was, he really like leaned into and liked that plus side in Portugal. He was very well liked because everyone liked how he spoke. He's very like
upfront.
Yeah, and effusive and expressive too and stuff. So he's trying to bring that same thing with the English media, and maybe he'll have to learn how to deal with them, right?
Yeah.
Well, Manchester sit in 12th place.
Jeez.
They got 16 points, but they're
Doesn't look too good.
They're only three
No,
behind
they're-
6th place,
they're
right?
3 points off of 6th or 5th place.
Yeah, and they're
2 wins. They're
They're
way
7 points behind 2nd place, so it'll be a long road. But also, I don't think they're still in for some, as Dusty Rhodes once said, hard times, because it's not going to be like just win now because of Emery. Because he's even said, I don't have that style. I have to teach them a whole new thing, and I don't have preseason, so it's not just going to be like
Well, they're playing Everton
smooth
next
sailing.
week, so that should be easy. But we'll see.
This
We'll
team
see.
does need a whole new team.
That's the problem too.
Almost all new players. I saw Eriksson playing. This guy's still there. He's still alive.
He died.
There was so many bad moves. Every time like they'd pick someone, you're like, what? Why Eriksson? Like, they just think like, oh, this is good. Like, this is
PR.
Good PR. Yeah, because he had just come back from being dead or whatever.
But you're also like too late to the game with these players. Like Eriksson was amazing at one point. Casemiro was
Brentford,
amazing
yeah.
at one point. Johnny Evans is still there too. Why?
This is like the Maple Leafs. Remember the Maple Leafs are all picking up these old guys, and it's like
Yeah, I like those teams, man. Oh,
Old guy
Leach
teams?
and we
Yeah.
had Leach and
They went crazy in the free agency with all those
Lindros.
old
Remember
guys.
we picked up Lindros?
yeah, hell yeah, I remember that.
Wild.
Owen Nolan was good though. I want to say a couple more things about this game. Oh, I'm surprised that Emery did not go with Ugart, who is like a known player in his system, and instead he like started someone else. I'm like, why wouldn't you start Ugart? Maybe he's like not fit or I don't know what, but
He's not ready. He doesn't know the system yet.
yeah, he knows
should
that. He's
know
one of the
the
guys who
system.
knows the system.
Oh right, yeah.
He
He subbed him on though.
He
did
hasn't
sub
been
him on.
chewing his food lately.
He got all the pictures of his stool the past week. He says not good enough.
And then
Casemiro, that guy's shit solid.
shit solid.
Apparently, he loves Mason Mount too.
Yeah, he didn't start him either, but he
Right.
said he loved him. He said he had 2 positions to play from.
Interesting.
Yeah, even Bruno. I think the better players will get it faster, right? Like the Brunos and stuff, and
Yeah.
then the other players, it might take them some more time. I want to mention about Salah and about money, and let's say there's a world. We don't do much speculation, but sometimes we do.
We could play the what if game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if Salah loses, or what if they beat the Man City for the title, and then Man City says, you know who we need? Salah. You know, could happen.
Maybe.
Do you think he'd be hated in Liverpool if he made that change?
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Because they were the main rival, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's almost like when
if
someone
you-
goes to
But not the
City,
main right, like
when someone goes
historically.
not
Not
historically,
historically, but the last
but in the
decade.
last decade, that's their rival, right?
Yeah.
Those are the biggest games. But there's also a thing of like no one really has historic hate for City. Like if you went to Manchester United, that'd be that'd be really bad.
That's a derby, yeah.
I don't know.
City's like
because no one
just
really
like
cares
nothing.
about them.
I feel like
Yeah,
everybody hates City.
You hate him, yeah.
I feel like they dislike them, but hate is like,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, they probably Liverpool fans almost respect United more than City.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like an old rival. It's like,
Yeah.
you kind of respect them.
Depends who you talk to.
No, they
Yeah.
hate them.
They hate Man U more.
They hate.
Well, no, but you can respect the rival.
I think based on how everything has happened, it's like they hate City because they're like these rich pricks just think they can buy everything. And they're like, United's been shit the last 15 years, whatever. As much as we hate them, it's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, we were talking about him going to Madrid too. Like, they're also like, I don't know, hated. They're kind of like our kryptonite in the Champions League. So
Yeah, but you don't play them every two or three times a week.
Out
Or
of sight, out of
times a
mind. If he
year.
goes to Madrid, you're just like whatever.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then one more thing. This is an old sort of Portugal Corner talking point standby. Fabio Carvalho on Brentford. I saw something. I think it was on Sport TV or some kind of post. He lost, and his dad commented under the on the club pages, like, you know when they post the score.
Yeah.
And it was an L. It said, "Son, you have to get out of here."
Oh my God.
And I kind of love seeing shithead dads on the Instagrams, and I also love just seeing that man's downfall, Fabio Carvalho, that boy's downfall, I should say. You know, he turns his back on us. He's a prat at Liverpool. We had so much hope for him, and he just seems to be middling now.
I hope he ends up at Gyokeres.
Oh, maybe.
I've been wanting like a new LeVar Ball dad. Like, what happened to LeVar Ball?
Yeah. I think the sons kind of told him, like, Dad, you need to take a back seat on
He
this.
just completely went away. He would not shut up for a while. Well, all his sons suck now.
Yeah.
No.
There's
LaMelo on the Charlotte Hornets is a baller.
Yeah.
And then Lonzo,
Lonzo.
he's always hurt, but when the Bulls have him, they really like him. So he's like kind of matured. But when he was a rookie on the Lakers, yeah, everyone was
Hey.
kind of put him behind the 8 ball. He said he would have taken MJ 1-on-1, right?
Yeah.
All right. In France, João Neves and Vitinha both score for PSG as they beat Toulouse. Midfield duo, going to be a powerhouse, these guys.
I like that these guys are playing side by side.
I love it.
Two young Portuguese midfielders.
Both different styles.
Different styles. They're getting their chemistry together. You know, Bruno, Bernardo, they're both getting older now. This is like potentially our future.
New gen, yeah.
Love it.
They're they're both little, though.
For now.
That's interesting.
Little
They're not
magicians.
growing anymore.
João Neves is he's like Conte, though.
Yeah.
N'Golo
Yeah,
Conte from Chelsea, that's the type of player he is. He's a fucking engine.
He plays like he's 10 times his size.
Exactly. Big heart. Big heart.
Yeah, he got a great goal.
Yeah.
I loved his goal. Like, Hakimi just kind of picked him out, and he just
Smacked it.
one
top of the
volleyed
box.
it in.
Dude, we were watching highlights before, and I swear, you didn't make a sound for like 10 minutes, or maybe 20, and then you're like, do you guys see our Neves goal?
I fall asleep, but I was into work an hour early. They said, "Why don't you just start at 7?" So I walked over to the Portuguese cafe bar. They were playing this game. That's when I saw it.
Nice.
Lovely.
I didn't see it upstairs.
Did you guys see that Lyon are going to get relegated?
Yeah.
Because they're $400 million in debt. And the league just said, nah, you
So-
can't keep doing this.
You get
do
relegated
that.
for being poor?
Yeah.
If you got debt.
It's like when overdraft, which is so much, and then they say like you're getting charged $75 for being in overdraft. It's like, but I'm already in overdraft. Like you're
Yeah.
taking away money I don't even have now. But it's like it's the money they have. It's their money.
Yeah.
But whatever,
Yeah, that's a little mean.
isn't it?
In the McDonald's league, no less.
It's like
Jesus
you need the
Christ.
money, right? More than anyone.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the guy in overdraft.
Yeah.
They're not going to give you free money.
Well, they should. Why have overdraft then if it's not free
But
money?
I'll tell you what, there's people that have money. They don't take money from them.
Yeah,
Why do you
exactly.
take money from the poor person?
Yeah.
You keep asking for it.
You take a fraction of a penny from everyone else's interest and you give it to those overdraft guys. They need it.
What is this, Office Space?
Superman 3.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna talk about this. Don't need to. TFC, we got any news? Got any news on TFC? Apparently the Herdman trials are gonna start.
There's no news. Nothing going on in TFC land. There's trials. I don't know about this.
All the drone scandals.
They're going to start putting him on trial. Is he going to defend himself? He's going to represent himself?
I think so. Dude, put that guy's head on a pike. He's just get rid of him.
You're not a fan.
What, he's droning too?
He started the drone.
He was the drone man.
The drone wars.
And he told people if you don't use drones, you're fired. You're
Attack-
off this team. You got to
attack-
go spy.
It's
He's a little cheater.
Yeah.
Attack of the drones.
Yeah. So that's happening there. York United, new coach, Mauro Eustáquio, youngest professional coach in North America. All time, ever.
And he's Portuguese.
He's Portuguese. We made it. Went to Café Belém and did a little photo shoot there.
Nice.
Everyone's going there. I gotta go, I guess. Shit, man.
You should.
Spot for the stars.
Hey, call me up if you go.
They got good natas, apparently.
Yeah.
They do. They're little ones. They're like little tiny ones.
Like 2-bite ones? Like 2-bite
Little
brownies?
2-bite brownies. Yeah.
Oh, that's too small.
They
Did
have,
you go? You didn't go?
No, I didn't go.
Oh, they didn't invite you.
They have pricey wines. They have a lot of different selections, but they're at like that higher, that higher like boutique shop price point, not the LCBO price point, obviously. And then they have a very nice assortment of the tinned fishes and kind of mollusks and mussels and stuff. A very nice selection there for a reasonable price. Those were like $5.
Mollusks and sea urchins. Barnacles.
Barnacles, even all that.
We like those.
All that shit.
Tasty barnacles.
Crunchy barnacles.
Yeah.
Where are the wines from? Dow?
Some are Dow, some are from not Portugal. Didn't really look too hard at those ones.
Is that where you've been getting the Dows?
Oh, yeah, no. Those the Dows I've been getting at the LCBO. This one's chilly. It broke my Dow streak. I don't know if I'll ever go back to Dow now. I don't know how I'll have to.
You better.
It's fine. You don't have to hate chili so much.
I let everyone down. I'm gonna tell my girlfriend that's made the podcast. That was from Chile. And what I was gonna say was, we knew about this signing last week.
Yeah.
And we had it in the palm of our hand.
Couldn't leak it, guys.
And
We're not allowed to leak
No, we
it.
could have dropped it. I'm just letting everyone know we could have dropped this, and we didn't. With great power comes great responsibility, right, Chris?
That's right.
Yeah.
If we drop it, it wouldn't even get out.
Let us know if you care if we drop it or not. Just want to know how much pull we get.
You just want Justin. You just want to say that we could have.
That's exactly right.
We could have done it.
We just want to let everyone know
We could have, but we weren't allowed to.
Yeah, we could have done it.
So now we see what happens in the Portuguese Revolution at York.
Yeah.
We're going from a Mexican team to a Portuguese team.
I actually know everything before anyone. Before anything happens, I know.
tell Patrick everything.
Why aren't you telling me about that?
I keep it all in my head, my big brain.
Okay.
Other news: Canada beats Suriname. Jacob Schaffelberg scores twice. Great game, fun time out at BMO.
Who is in charge of the fireworks?
I don't know, some guy that's
At the stadium. This guy he's
finger on the trigger.
He's busting his nut too early.
Yep.
I love those. They do them for TFC too, I believe.
I don't remember seeing
Fireworks
him
behind the net. Yeah.
It's because TFC doesn't score.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
You're right.
But yeah, nice win there.
Schaffelberg played great. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
TFC had him in the palm of their hands. They gave him away.
They told the firework guy, they're like, Canada's playing Suriname. He's like, oh boy. I'll be busting these little...
You guys, I'm going to be busting nonstop. You guys finger on the trigger.
Yeah.
Stonk of the week. We got anything?
Bruma's back of the net.
Did that stonk?
Didn't
Ooh.
stonk, but we got the swoosh.
It's swoosh.
Swoosher. That Cunha.
Yeah, I guess I'll give it to Bruma.
Bruma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a Bruma.
Bruma. And then Juwan Wonder.
Bruma?
160. I think also Bruma.
Bruma's got already this season. He's already got back. He's already went back to back.
We like Bruma here.
Bruma's gone back to back. Ruben Amorim's gone back to back. What about Joel Neves?
Joel never scored a
That was a
banger.
nice goal.
How
Yeah.
did Gage win one?
What happened there? Oh, I think he scored for Wolves like twice.
Oh, it was a really slow
it was
week.
a cup game.
It
Yeah,
was a
cup
slow week,
game.
and he scored twice for Wolves.
The Cuppity Cup.
Yeah. But yeah, Bruma, João Neves, other shouts. Ronaldo scored 2 goals today. against
Oh, yeah, we didn't even talk
Rafa.
about that. That was Champions League.
Yeah.
How were those goals? Good goals?
They were decent.
Header.
One was a header. One he cut back and then hit it back of the net.
Nice.
Okay. Let me tell you something. It's gonna be stuff like that that leads him to start for us in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna go on. He's gonna do the Pauletta. I call it the Pauletta. Kill qualifying. Killing your little Saudi league, your little shit league. But for Pauletta, it was the French league.
Yeah.
And then in a real tournament, can't do shit. So, and let's not add on a negative. Let's give this up to Joel Neves for what a performance.
João Neves.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I like the kid.
Take it.
Why not?
All right.
Give it to the kid.
Thanks once again for listening. Hit us up on socials at Portugal_Corner on X, at Portugal Corner on Insta. Also on Blue Sky, if you're doing that.
That's going to die.
Join the Patreon. Listen to Talking Portugal in the Corner. Listen to us on YouTube. And subscribe and rate the podcast wherever you get pods.
Can we just take a minute? What the hell is Blue Sky?
It's like the new Twitter, but because people think Twitter is getting too racist.
Oh.
It's like too
And Blue Sky is a utopia.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. There's no racism at all.
Yeah, it's perfect. They found the way to fix the internet.
Perfect harmony. It's actually too perfect.
It's free speech, but it's not totally free.
Who knows?
Is that what it is?
Just a bunch of nerds are there, so they don't want to say anything bad. It's
I'm just trying to get in early. Maybe it works out.
It's
Who
just a
knows?
polite Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's sickening.
Join us on Blue Sky.
All right. Adios.
You know, if this was our old podcast ending, it'd be like, goodbye, Blue Sky.